Okay, so another little addition to the stats software, guys. It's pretty simple, so I'll get straight to it. Let's say you've got a filter that has a few criteria in it, let's say 4 criteria. Previously, the system would want to match all of those criteria before it gave you that particular game as a qualifier. So what you can do now is relax that slightly and say, actually, I'm happy if 3 out of 4 of the criteria are satisfied. That, to me, is a qualifier for my strategy. So all you do is select the minimum number that you want to match from this drop down here. The maximum is 20 because that's the maximum number of criteria that you can have in any one filter anyway. So I've got this filter built which has 2 criteria at the moment. We've got full-time nil-nils greater than or equal to 20%, and the same for full-time 1-nils. I'm obviously not saying that that's a useful filter to use. It's literally just an example. If I run it as is, then it's only going to give me matches where both criteria are true. If I go back and select 1 as the minimum number of matches, it's basically now happy if either one of those criteria are satisfied, and it should basically give us more matches. Okay, so if I sort these, you can see that these ones at the top don't have more than 20% of full-time nil-nils, but the other criterion is okay. And vice versa, these matches here don't satisfy the 1-0 criterion, but they do the 0-0, the first one. That's it, really. Obviously, you have to be a bit sensible with this. I mean, if you've only got 2 criteria in your filter, and you select a minimum of 3 in the box, then you're not getting any results, are you? Because you've selected a minimum that's more than the total you've got in there in the first place. The default selection on this is all anyway, so basically if you still want to match all your criteria every time, as I know that a lot of people probably will, then you can just ignore it basically and leave it as the default. So that's it, really. Use it wisely and enjoy. I'd probably recommend against using it purely because you want to see more qualifiers. I mean, sometimes it's good to just have 1 or 2 qualifiers a day, but hopefully it does add a bit more flexibility for those who need it.